What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Insurance Auto Auctions for another walk around. So let's jump into it today with my first vehicle. And that's going to be a Greenwood 1985 Chevy Corvette. If you don't remember Greenwood, they had some crazy body kits back in the day. And this one is actually pretty modest compared to some of the body kits that these things came with. This is a very unique paint job. It's blue. I'm sure it looks blue on camera, but it's kind of got a chameleon look to it. It's got lots of purples in the paint. It is an absolutely beautiful color. I'm sure it's a repaint. Damage is all on the driver's side, and it's minimal, truthfully. This hood is all of this. So yeah, you could replace the hood, or you could have somebody do a little bit of fiberglass work and straighten this out. Now, repainting it this color, that's probably where the trouble comes in. That's where the money comes in, is trying to get it blended or repainted in that color. That's going to be a real pain. You can see back here, same situation, lots of fiberglass damage. You've got these nice little side skirts here. These look really nice. It's hard to see, but it says Greenwood right here on the bottom. Not really my cup of tea. I love these old cars, but the C4 is really not something I'm all that interested in. I love the C3s, which is weird because most people don't care for the C3s at all, but I got a special love for the C3 Corvette. The C4, in my opinion, is just, it's tight, it's difficult to get in and out of. I don't know. It was a great car back in the day. I don't mind owning them for a short time. I like driving them, playing with them for a little bit, but it's not something I would own long term. Oh, wow. Hell, I didn't even see that. Boy, that is rough. That is really rough. These Corvettes, man, the seats they're absolutely awful. If someone just redesigned the seats, I think it would change my perception of the C4 Corvette. I mean, they're not fast, they're not particularly impressive, but there is something about this gauge cluster right here. All the digitals, man. Dead, of course. Yeah, there's something about all this digital dash. We're going to put a jump pack on it just to see what it does. It's sitting at $1,225 right now. A little Kenwood deck. Somebody went with that aftermarket wood. It's not fake. It's real wood because it's all delaminating and disintegrating. Yeah. Let's pop the hood. Let's see what she's working with underneath. All right, first look under the hood. Somebody replaced the valve covers with Edelbrock's, and the valve cover gaskets are leaking. Aside from that, it looks pretty stock, guys. It looks very, very stock under the hood. The damage really isn't bad. You could rework that. It's just that paint job that's going to be a real pain. I'm hoping this hood doesn't fall. I think it's secure. So we're going to go in here and see if these gauges work. 9 times out of 10, the digital gauges are dead. Well, if anything's working, I sure don't see it. Oh, it's worked well. No. You guys aren't going to be able to see. The fuel gauge works, oil pressure works, coolant level's low, instant economy, average economy. Everything else is dead, though. And boy, she does not run well. Good Lord. Brakes feel good. Steering, it has some. Gears? Oh. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and shut that off, guys. Oh man. Getting in and out of this thing is really awful. Truly. It is as bad as I remembered it. They're fun little cars, man. They're little rocket ships. They get up and go. But, you know, realistically, by today's standards especially, they're not fast cars. They don't look very modern. They're difficult to get in and out of. I think the Greenwood kit really helps. I think it makes it look really good. The problem is they kind of quit. You got the back, you got the side, then you get to the front, and it's stock looking, and it kind of kills the look for me. Anyway, normally this would be something I would be jumping all over. I would be ready to bid on this. Unfortunately, this one's not it for me. Next, a 2007 Chevrolet HHR. A lot of people don't like these. I always have. I don't know why, but I've always loved the HHR. I thought it was a really cool vehicle. In fact, I like the HHR better than I like the PT Cruiser. And this paint job, I love it, man. This thing's pretty sick. Obviously, she got into a bit of a rear-end collision. How bad is it? Well, at first glance, it doesn't look that bad, honestly. I mean, you need a new gate. Everything over here looks straight. A couple little dings right there on the body lines, but nothing too serious. But again, you got a custom paint job here. It fades from black down to this red color, and you're gonna have to pay for that. Now, you got a little ding here. You got another one on the other side. The gate is trash. Thankfully, it doesn't look like you got any real pan damage down here, but here's where things start looking a little sketchy. Right here, where that crash bar goes, that looks pretty good. You could bolt another one on there. However, this one, there's going to be frame damage under there. I promise you there's unibody damage underneath this. You can see how misshapen this whole thing is from the impact. So, unfortunately, this is not going to be one that I'm going to be interested in, but I wanted to take a look at it anyway, just to check it out. I love the paint on this thing. I really do. Oh, there's the bumper. Well, that's nice. They included the bumper. This thing smells absolutely great. It smells like a brand new car. Hell, it almost looks brand new on the inside. Would you look at this? Wow. I kind of want it. Whoever said that about an HHR, right? Me, because I like weird stuff like this. It says it's a run and drive with 129,000 miles on the odometer. And it looks this good. Hell, if you weren't too picky, you could finagle a bumper back on there and a new tailgate, and you could just drive it. I mean, I'd have to get it painted though. Fired right up. No kidding, man. Wow. Oh, I love this thing. Look at the little running boards. You know, obviously this was not factory. Aftermarket side skirts with some fake looking running boards. What lights do we have on the dash? None. We have no lights on the dash. It fired up on its own. No warning lights. Do we not have any, well, the air conditioning comes on, but we've got nothing. Yeah, AC is on. Blower motor shot on it. Come to life. Come back. Nah. Blower motor's out. Doesn't matter what speed either. Yeah, turn it on max. Same deal. Nothing. What about windows? Do we have windows? Yep. All windows work. No kidding. Steering feels great. Gears. Reverse. Right into drive. Man, this thing runs so good. These were not known to be super reliable vehicles, guys. These things were not the greatest. But this one is absolutely crazy. I love it. We'll go ahead and pop the hood real quick. Excellent tires, too. A little Ecotech under the hood. Even the hood struts work. Look at that. Look. No kidding. I don't see any leaks. I don't smell anything. Like this thing, this is worth saving, in my opinion. Again, that paint scheme, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. But if you wanted to get a bumper rigged up on this, you absolutely could. That tailgate has got to be replaced, and you got to get it painted. And that's going to be expensive. But you could absolutely put another bumper on here and make it work. It's just getting that tailgate and that bumper painted. That's going to be the hardest part, in my opinion. The thing looks great. I love it. If I was looking for another project right now, I'd absolutely jump on this one. I would. This would not take much to put back together. Parts are cheap from the salvage yard. Wouldn't take anything to put it back together. It's just getting that paint matched that I think may be exceptionally difficult and expensive. This I find a little interesting. I've always loved the Saturn Ion, another weird, quirky car, maybe not from the outside, but definitely on the inside. It's a strange vehicle. This looks like a higher trim level. This is probably a level 3. It's got the alloy wheels. The tires are mismatched, but whatever. But what's strange about this is all the windows are broken. All of them except the windshield. Every single window, including the back, they're all smashed. Every window got smashed out of this car. How much would that cost to get all these windows replaced? Now, the thing is, we have a lot of storms in Oklahoma, and I'm thinking, okay, it could be tornado for sure. Could be hail. The problem is, though, there's no hail damage on this car. Now, this is a plastic body, but I believe the roof is definitely metal. And I think the hood is too. Yeah, hood and the roof metal. No hail damage at all. I see no signs of tornado damage anywhere on this car. Nowhere. Look at this. Busted. And you can see the shards of glass. Busted, 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 busted. They did, however, leave one little quarter window right here. This one is still intact, but that one busted, and of course, busted every window. I don't know what happened. It almost has to be intentional. It's like it's got to be vandalism, but the other thing is, if you're going to vandalize a car, why just bust out the little windows? You know, these are not the most expensive windows. The most expensive window is going to be that one and that one in the back. So why leave any of them? If you're vandalizing something, you're going to smash it all, right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look inside. It's an automatic. Sucks. I actually prefer the manual. Here's a clue, maybe. There's a piece of a tree, and there's a bunch of leaves. I don't know. It could have been storm damage. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, looking at the dashboard. Hold on. And this is what I'm talking about. Let me climb in. Give you guys a better look at how weird this car is. Just take a look at the dashboard. This whole layout, very strange. This was something different, man. You look at, you're used to your dashboard being right here. Even today, most of the cars have them right here, but this one was off to the side. Everything was over here. And the idea is you could look straight ahead and just focus on the road. That was the idea. This is a pretty well optioned car, power everything. I mean, cruise control, believe it or not, these were options when these cars came out. I've had a few of these and I love these things. I still prefer the manual transmission. But this is not bad. Does it have a two-way? Hold on. Surely not. I think it does. I think it has a remote start and everything. Who made this? It's not going to tell me, is it? No. It's got a little Ecotech under the hood, but here's another thing I'm noticing. A lot of debris. I mean, we've got... That looks... Oh, that's a bird feather. All right, we got rocks. There are rocks all the way up on the top of the dash, everywhere. So maybe this wasn't a tornado. Yep. Hold on. Here's house insulation right here. I knew eventually I'd find some. And look at the roof. The roof is cut and there is storm damage. Look, here's a stick shoved into the headliner. A little stick shoved into a headliner. Here's another one. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is a tornado car. How cool is that? The great thing, I think, about these Saturns, see if we can, is that they're made of plastic. Oh yeah, here's more. Here's more. There's insulation stuck to the side of the car right there on the bumper. Yeah, she's a tornado survivor. Anyway, the great thing about these cars is that they're plastic. So there was enough wind and debris in the air to bust out all the windows, right? But the body of the car is unscathed. The body of the car came out fine. Yeah, it's gonna cost some money for some windows. Hopefully this is a no reserve type deal here, because yeah, this is gonna cost some money, guys. This will not be a, where's the, there it is. This is not gonna be a cheap fix, but it's all glass. It's just glass and cleaning it up. Taking a look under the hood, there's your little Ecotech, man. Just clean as a whistle under there. And we've got New York stickers, so that's interesting. 2018 and what is that, 2017. So maybe it was military that moved here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a jump on this. I want to fire this one up. I'm interested in it just because, I don't know, it's weird, it's quirky, it's different, and I can give my glass people a call and say, hey, I need every glass on this car. How much is it gonna cost? I'm gonna bet you're probably looking at, $700, maybe $800 in glass. That's my guess anyway. Let's put a jump on it, see if it runs. We got her juiced up. Let's see what it does. Well, this is, goodness. Oh. Key is in. Oh, we got nothing. Is this a non-runner? This may be a non-runner, guys. Let's try it again. Somebody certainly came in here, there we go, and cleaned up a lot of the broken glass. I mean, there had to be a ton of glass in here. And dead. Of course. Well, this is interesting. It's trying to start when I connect the ground. See? That's, I don't know what's going on with this. This may be one I need to walk away from. It's on, but it shouldn't be trying to crank when I hook up power. Okay. I don't know what that was about, man. That was weird. That was weird. I got the door up and I'm ready to jump out and disconnect the power, you know, in case it was going to try to run away on me again. Brakes feel good. Gears. Well, that took a while. That was a long time. There we go. She's got gears. Steering is light. Feels good. I'm gonna say all the windows work. Well, at least for now. No check engine light yet. It's full of gas. Let's try the air conditioning. All she needs is windows and a cleaning, guys. That's it. A really good cleaning and some windows. Air conditioning works. It's nice and cold. Cruise control lights up. Looks like cruise control works as well. Oh yeah, that AC is nice. That is ice cold. All right, you got fog lights. Let's pop the trunk. What do we got down here? Oil back. Oh, look, and some money. Hold on, there's some money in there. Look at that. Woo! Anytime I find money, I think this might be a car for me, because I'm already getting some of my investment back. Signals? Yeah, radio. Let's try it out. Radio works. Rev it a little bit. What is this? Hold on. What is this? There's a lot of wires down here. Huh. I wonder if it's some kind of an underglow light or something? Hell, I don't know. Let's check this trunk. Can we? It may be too covered in plastic. Just glass back there. Well, assuming the car doesn't go for too awful much, and assuming the glass isn't going to be too expensive, listen to that. Well, she runs like a top, purrs like a kitten. Yeah, alternator's charging nicely. All right. We haven't had, I don't think we've ever had a Saturn Ion on the channel before, so maybe this will be a first, guys. Comment below, tell me what you think. This one's on my list. We might be bringing this home. Now, obviously this is not a car, but I saw this just kind of sitting out here in the open. And look how twisted this thing is. And look at how big this trailer is. And then just imagine what kind of force it took to hit this thing and completely twist The entire frame. Look at this. Good Lord. The thing is, I don't even see any damage to the back. Definitely damage to this side. This side is all tore up. And you can see a lot of dirt and mud. Yeah, and that axle is completely bent. That axle tube is bent about, I don't know, 20, 30 degrees. Wow. Maybe this guy sideswiped something, you know? That's kind of what it looks like, and then he went over with it. But I mean, it twisted. Look how thick this is. This is not some thin, chintzy metal, guys. This is real stuff right here. No VIN. Wow. All right, back to cars. Here's a little bit of carnage. It's listed as a biohazard. I imagine so. Take a look at this 2022 Dodge Challenger RT. That's yeah, that was a bad hit. That was a bad day for sure. There's your Hemi. I wonder if it's any good or not, or if the block is cracked. I mean, a lot of impact went straight to that motor. There's your coils right there. It's broken completely off on that cylinder. Yeah, this is carnage, man. This is bad. It folded the door in half. Golly. Man, I love this color though. I really do. I'm gonna take a peek inside, but I'm not gonna show you guys in case it's... Oh no. No, I'm not. Oh, it's still got power? Are you serious? Watch this. It folded the roof. Can you see that on camera? The roof is folded. Wow, man. And it's still got power. That's insane. Now here's something Monkey Wrench Mike and I saw last time we were here. We didn't show it because it's totally done, man. But it's an 02 BMW Z3, and it's the one you want. It's got the 3.0 in it. And we just love these wheels. I don't know what it is about those wheels, but man, those wheels look sick. The whole car looks sick, honestly. I love this thing. I love that chrome. Those wheels look really, really good. I don't think I'll be able to show you much more of it because it's completely trashed. I wonder if it's got the red seats. We can take a look at that real quick if we can get in. Oof. Oh, it's an automatic too. Nah, no thank you. It's the black interior, which is all right, but nah. Now you guys know how much I've been bragging on these Vessies lately, right? I've been talking them up for quite a while now, and I'm still doing it. Just to show you guys, like, they're filthy because this is a really nasty environment out here. It's dusty, it's dirty, there's lots of rocks and everything on the ground, and it's hot. And I'm still wearing my Vessies. Would I be wearing these out here just to share an affiliate link with you? Not a chance, man. I'd wear something else and I'd come back on a better day and act like I was wearing them. I really wear these things every single day. I've been wearing them for well over a month now, and they're great. They're very breathable, so even though it's hot out here, my feet don't get hot. My feet feel great. They're comfortable sneakers. It's not like wearing some artificial shoe or a rubber boot or something like it. It's not like that at all. It is a super comfortable sneaker that is waterproof for men, women, and kids. I'm gonna have an affiliate link down below. Go check out Vessi. I highly recommend you get yourself some. I think this is gonna be the last one for today, guys. A 2013 Dodge Charger. Pretty sure she's only the V6. We'll have to pop the hood to be sure, but I'm already about 90% certain this is the V6. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it. There's a little bit of damage to the front here. A little crack right there. This has come out from behind the grill. You could fix all this. Like, that's nothing. That's nothing. That can't be it. Looks good. Looks, it's missing the bumper. Okay. Little quarter damage. Are you serious? That's it? It's got a tad bit of quarter panel damage. That's nothing. That's no big deal. You could pop most of that out, fill it in, paint it, and you'd never know it was there. Crash bar took a tiny bit of damage. Again, not really a big deal. No damage back here. None over here. It's got a flat tire. That's it. Look, even if it is a V6, and I'm sure it is, it's still a pretty sharp looking car. This car's got some life left in it, I'm sure, and some money. Let's see what the inside looks like. Oh, they included the back bumper, which, you know, is probably destroyed, but I mean, I guess it's good that it comes with it. Let's take a peek at the interior here. On the front, again, a little dirty. A little dirty, not too bad. Very basic model though. Yeah, it's gonna be the V6. Very, very base model. Doesn't come with much. All right, how many miles this got on? 111. It's not bad at all. What do you think the chances are that it's gonna start? I know that it's got power, but is it gonna start? Ooh, look at all the grime all over the steering wheel. That is so gross, man. So gross. We got cables running all over the place. What is, the mirror came off. Okay. Does it even have keys? What is all these cables doing, man? What did they have going on here exactly? They got cables wrapped all over the place. Cigarette lighters got cables going under here. There's the key. Didn't even have a remote start. Oh yeah, that's a V6. That's definitely a V6. Check engine light is on. Big surprise. Steering feels good. Climate. Let's turn it on. We'll turn on max AC. We'll see what that does. Brakes feel good. Reverse. Does it have a backup camera? No. No backup camera. It goes backwards. Goes forwards. It's important to remember it does have a flat tire though. Pop the trunk. The important window works. Less important window works. Check engine light, like I said, is on. TPMS light is flashing. Other than that, that's all. That's it. Man, I don't think the AC works either. I got on max AC and this is not cold. That is hot. It is blowing straight up hot air at me. So we'll let it sit there and think about it for a minute. Maybe when we come back it'll be acting right. I do love this body style Charger. I do. You know? Honestly, that bumper doesn't look too awful bad. Now that it's been folded up though, that should be nice. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. I hate that it's a V6. I wish it just a regular 5.7. I would be happy with that. A V6 is just, you know, yeah, it's a V6. That's for sure. The air compressor is not spinning. The clutch is not turning. So we already know that we're not going to get any cold air coming out of those vents. It's doable. You know, it's doable. We'll turn this off because we already know that's not going to do anything. What about the radio? All right, radio works. It runs solid. It really does. Runs great. Fired up. Didn't need a jump start. Dang it, I just touched that. Well, you think of all the cars I've been in and out of, I've touched far worse than some grime on a steering wheel, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to put it on my watch list, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not super excited about this one. But if it goes for a good price, I'd be willing to pick it up and see what we can do to put it back together. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my videos. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button, consider subscribing to the channel, and drop those comments below. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.